Alright, so we're back now? Question mark? Because, yeah, why is my chair so squeaky? Because, yeah, there was that apparent audio glitching thing. So, we're restarting. This is chapter 3, then. Good thing we only got, like, 2 minutes into it. Just the cutscenes now. Sound is good now. That's good. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, that picture of Harmonia's guide to OBS audio, I don't know if I have it on this computer. Since we're streaming on my desktop instead of my laptop, since one, I can anyway, since I don't need to have a camera for like this game anyway, since my desktop doesn't have a camera. And two, it literally doubles the frame rate. This runs at 60 frames per second to stream, whereas my laptop does 30. Also, when it comes to getting a camera for this desktop, my partner for work was telling me today, apparently there's a Logitech camera that, like, detects the image, like, the part of the image it's recording that isn't in, like, in detail. It's not, what's the word? It's not in focus, that's what it is. It detects what's not in focus and cuts it out, so it basically makes you have a green screen without having a green screen, is something that he told me is a camera that exists, so I was like, oh! That's cool. Maybe I'll look into that at some point. So yeah, maybe I will. Anyway, it looks like we're restarting this. Sorry. But yeah, anyway, with me streaming on this machine with that picture of Harmonia's guide to OBS audio, I don't actually know if it's on this computer. I don't know if I transferred it over from my laptop. It might be in my stream folder. I just transferred over my whole folder of streaming. It probably is. But the only screen I have my desktop on right now is the TV behind the monitor I'm playing the game on, so I can't exactly navigate through things very easily without changing displays. I don't really want to do that right now. But yeah, that sub alert, yes, all the yes, or as Falco would say, yes, it's so damn good. Hold on, let's see here. Streamlabs. But yeah, I wanted to make a proper sub alert other than it's the power of the Bonado. I mean, I thought it's the power of the Bonado was pretty funny, but I want something better here. Hold on, if it loads up here. But yeah, the follow alert is the same as it's always been. Like, I quite like my follow alert of Bowser going hype train activated. I might change the sound at some point to like Bowser laughing or something like that. I like that follow alert, it's quality. And then there's the subscription, which sometimes the notification itself, like the GIF and the sound, will be out of time, so when you hear the bang it might not actually be in time to the GIF. I'm not sure. And something else I found out is, like, it'll be different for me looking at my Streamlabs OBS screen than it is for the stream, so I won't actually know if it's on time in the stream because sometimes it delays the audio. But the subscription alert is very out of time on my screen. Yeah, I heard the bang like right when the guy started the jump. Also, do that quick. Whoa! Like, I have 3 different audio files of the bang happening at 3 different points just to try to get it perfectly timed. I finally did the 3rd one to make it in time for the sake of the clip, because it was not at the same time in the clip as it was me actually watching it. So even though the 2nd audio file that I did was perfectly in time for my screen, it was like out of time, like on the video, so I had to change it. Yeah, I'm very out of time. Yeah, that's the audio clip of me. That's what syncs it up right for a video. If I go into subscriptions here and I actually change the media. Oh, that's sound 2, not sound 3. Interesting. Anyway, let's go back to the original sound that I made. And then let's save settings. So this was the original sound file that I made, where if the GIF and the audio play at the exact same perfect timing with each other, it should be in sync. Unless the stream does something weird. But it should be in sync. Okay, that was a bit late on my screen. That time it was late. Yeah, the one on my YouTube was perfectly in time, but only for the video. As I was just saying, when I look at my Streamlabs OBS screen, it's different from what it records it at for some reason. I don't know why, but the 2nd time I made the sound file, it looked perfectly in time for me, so I watched the recording after, and it was out of time, even though I just saw it being in time, which makes no sense at all. I do not understand why it did that. So I don't know if it does that same thing for the stream. And then here's the third one. I guess we're just gonna do the third one too. Like, that one was perfectly in time on my screen. Like, when I look at Streamlabs OBS, that one right there was perfectly in time. I don't know if that's how it went through for the stream, but that one for my screen was perfectly in time. And it's a RT. Hawa? Like, maybe it's different for recording than it is streaming or something like that. Like, cause it was perfectly timed for the stream. That'd be pretty cool. That's perfect on yours too, WTF. Maybe it's just something different for recordings then. Maybe Streamlabs OBS does something really weird when it records, because the timing on the recording and me watching it here, or streaming apparently, is not the same. Huh. It's weird. It's really weird indeed. Anyway, I guess we're keeping that sound file for now, but sometimes if no alerts happen for a while, it will mistime them, so if that's like the first alert in a while, then like it's probably gonna be out of time the next time someone subs, unfortunately. Oh well. Anyway, heeding the words of the dying crow, you have come home to Noble Court, where you hope to find the truth that has eluded you for so long. Now we'll finally continue the tale. Yeah, I don't get it. It's weird. The story so far. In the town of Stillsnow, Primrose got her first taste of revenge. There, she struck down the left wing of the crow, driving the dagger engraved with her family's words into his breast. Faith shall be your shield. The words had served her well. Now two remain. The man with the mark on his right arm, the foulest bird of all, the mark on his neck. Go home to Noble Court, she was told. There you will find the truth you seek. Will this truth bring her peace or further pain? And so, after too many years, Primrose comes home.
Oh my.
How long has it been? When I left, I thought I would never return to this place. Crow said I would find the truth here. But what truth was he speaking of? Two more men bearing the mark of that foul bird. My search continues here. Look, that young lady. Is that not Lady Primrose?
No.
You're seeing things, friend. House Hazelheart is nothing but a memory now. Right, of course. No need to drag up old ghosts. There's plenty enough going on in the present. Just look! Look at all these beautiful flowers we have over here. Come smell them with me. What's happening over there? Atari's raising funds for RCT Switch. Darling, please, open your eyes. No, say it is not so. Cry and shame that, just as his business was starting to take off.
Just so.
Rumor has it he voiced his displeasure with his lordship a bit too loudly, if you catch my meaning. That's why I keep my mouth shut, lest I end up dead on the street like that poor sod. Meanwhile, the dude on the right there, Green Mario, he just stares on at the scene.
What?
He's thinking about mushrooms right now. A murder? In Noble Court of all places?
But
When I was young, Father and the City Watch saw that hardly a crime was committed here. What has become of this place since I left? Move. Out of the way, you slack-jawed fools. We're here by express order of his lordship to inspect the scene. Consider it inspected. No clear out unless we tossed you in gaol, whatever that means, for impeding the investigation.
how can that...
Lord's own guardsmen are investigating the crime? Where's City Watch? Green Mario's coming to the rescue. Wahoo!
Hey.
he puts on a cape. He like runs off the screen and starts flying. Goes yippee! Know that man? He was one of Father's trusted friends. Revelo Forsyth, Lieutenant Commander of the City Watch. At least, he used to be. Now he just eats mushrooms and fire flowers. But he was spared the wrath of the crows, at least. Okay, that kind of awkwardly cut out. Oh, because it's going into this scene. A raven from Still Snow, sir. I fear the tidings are ill. Master Rufus is,
Oh.
So the left wing has been clipped. It was the Azelhart girl that did the deed, you say? So she still lives, after all. Guess we'll have to do something about that. Mark my words, the Azelhart line ends here.
Could it be?
Lady Primrose? Is it truly you, Lady Primrose?
Impossible.
Know that voice. From a lifetime ago.
Primrose.
Do mine eyes see true? You have grown lovelier than I ever could have dreamed, Lady Primrose.
Simeon.
Where have you been all these years? Not here, that's for certain. You know, I always wanted to run as fast and far as I could from this stuffy old town. I set out on a journey across the realm. And yet, no matter how far I traveled, I could not escape from the pain of losing you.
Of course.
These days, I make a living as a playwright of sorts. I pen dramas and tragedies for the stage. Like the tragedy of Roller Coaster Tycoon. You always did have a way with words. I swore I would never return to this place. Then one day, I felt an odd yearning. And no sooner do I arrive than I am reunited with you. Fate is a mysterious thing, is it not?
Primrose.
But enough about me. Where have you been all these years, my love? Do I even tell him? There's not a thing I can say without sullying his memories of me forever.
I'm sorry.
My apologies. That was too forward of me. You needn't say a thing. Besides, I can imagine all too well without hearing a word. Life has not been kind to you, and though you have grown all the more beautiful through the hardships you have no doubt suffered. It still pains me that you had to suffer them. Simeon's gentle words stirred something in Primrose, a feeling she had not felt in many years. For the first time in what seemed like forever, she felt, somewhere deep in her heart, a measure of peace. He is too kind to me. Always was. No one expects the Spanish inspection. Why, what are you two doing loitering about? It looks like a spot of trouble I'd just as soon avoid. Come, my lady, let's find somewhere we can chat in private. Ah!
Seeing you again, it brings back so many memories. Memories of my childhood days in this town. I could never understand why my father was so strict with me. I was always running off to the gardens for a good cry.
And that was where I would find you. And find an excuse to shirk my duties as gardener's apprentice. I wanted nothing more than to spend time with you. To be a part of your world. Little lady, why do you cry so?
What? We couldn't help but be drawn to one another, like the bees drawn to the nectar of the fragrant blooms. You were always penning poems for me. Your words, your songs, gave me comfort and solace. In the darkest days after I lost Father, you would sing them for me over and over.
To tell the truth, Primrose, I left this town to search for you. I tried so many times to forget you, to accept that you were gone. Yet time and again, I found myself reciting the poems I had written you. Can you forgive me, Primrose?
There is nothing to forgive. It was all so very long ago. I too have moved on from those days. I have found my own reason to go on.
And when the moon waxes full and bright in dark heaven, and stars glitter worlds away from earthly sorrow, would that sleep hold you in her soft embrace. Then shall my eyes close, lips open in prayer, for it is only in dreams that we may meet again.
Simeon.
And then there was silence. That moment, there was nothing that words could convey.
Lady Primrose, I intend to remain in town for some time yet. I still have not forgiven myself, knowing that I could not do more for you. It tortures me to this day. If there is any way at all, in which I can be of service to you, my lady, you need only say the word.
Thank you, Simeon. Enough distractions. I must find the men marked by the crow. But where to begin?
Jeez. That was quite a bit to take in.
A moment of your time.
May I be so bold as to pry? Huh? That man is very important to you, is he not? Why do you say that? It is a conjecture, based on how you both look at each other. Had you not chosen to live your own life the way you do, I wonder if... You can stop right there, Professor. How I live my life is my affair, not yours. Yes, quite. I do apologize. Best be careful around him. He's sharper than he looks. Oh, there's more. So this is where you were born and raised. It is. Though much has changed in the last 10 years. People, the town. It seems this lord we've been told about has a lot to do with that. Yes, and none of the changes have been for the better. It was a happier place when I knew it. It was peaceful, prosperous. My father was a strict man. He was respected and loved by the people. I'd very much like to see your town as it once was. Only I could have shown it to you. How proud I was of where we lived. Oh, Primrose. 3? Ah. Legend of Therions was right there too. But yeah, anyway. So, yeah, with that sub alert, everything I thought I knew, bang, it walks off in complete shame. It's art. Okay, at first I thought that was supposed to say it's like A. Like it's A. RT, and I was like, what's RT? What is one of these things? And saw the collections on your Twitch. You have over a day's worth of Octo gameplay. Yeah, I started putting all the live streams into a collection because I was like, may as well. And then I noticed that it was like 40 hours, or no, maybe not quite 40 hours. It was like 35. I have 46 and a half hours of gameplay total. What with like off-stream grinding and stuff like that. And yeah, the Spanish inspection is pretty quality. But yeah, he really does have a lot of feelings for her there. Helping Prim kill the crow-marked men, calling it. Yeah, I think so as well. Sorry, I said the huh because I saw the next statement while I was still responding to the previous one. But yeah, how I really don't want this chapter to end, but I have a little bit of a suspicion might happen, is that he might sacrifice himself for her. Like in the battle with the crow-marked man in this chapter. I really don't want that to happen, but I have a feeling that that's what might happen, seeing how this game has gone so far. Like, please don't happen. Please have that not happen. Oh yeah, you're home for vacation now. Home as of now. Nice. How was the vacation, by the way? Did it go mighty fine? And damn, you have a lot to catch up on. And hey, Harmonia, how's it going? It's going mighty fine, Josh Adele. Thanks for asking. How go things, Josh Adele? Things are going pretty well today. Hey, it's Green Mario. And he better not. If he does, he will sue the developers. Farewell, Jeffrey. I'll return. Yippee! Wahoo! Is this? Are my eyes to be believed?
How could this?
My lady, are you Jeffries? Has been too long, Master Forsyth.
Lady Primrose?
Too long indeed. We all knew you would grow to be a great beauty, but even still, I feel as though I'm standing before a vision from the heavens. Jeez, Green Mario. It brings me great joy to know you are well, my Lady Primrose. As it does me to see you hale and hearty, Master Forsyth.
Thank the gods.
Age has stooped my back and blurred my eyes, but seeing you before me, I thank the gods for blessing me with long life. You flatter me overmuch, my good sir. I was just paying Jeffrey a visit, as I do from time to time. You should do the same, Lady Primrose. May your father bask in your beauty as well.
No.
No! I cannot face father. Not yet. For that, there's something I must do. I'm sorry to hear it, my lady. But where have you kept yourself all these years? There are many here who would have been more than happy to take you in.
The truth.
I have been on a journey of sorts. I've been going down an Octopath, if you must know the truth.
I'm sorry.
Forgive me. I had no idea you would suffer through such dark days. You did well to endure and return to us, Lady Primrose.
Actually...
I endured only because I must. I must learn the truth behind Father's death. And have my revenge upon the bastards who took him from me. Master Forsyth, is there nothing you can tell me? Well, there is a such thing as a ship shipping ships. That's something you want to hear. Yippee! He runs up the stairs and flies off. There was a time when I, too, spared no effort in trying to unravel the secrets behind Lord Jeffrey's murder. But in the end, I was left wishing I never had. My lady, I urge you to tread lightly. Business will be the death of you if you do not watch your back. I am ready for whatever may come. Yippee! No.
I know what I must do.
Very well. Come with me. I will tell you what I know. a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Oh!
I'm back, Anna. Anachi, the DBD legend?
Oh?
I was wondering what was keeping you, dear. Pray tell, who is this beauty you've brought with you?
It's not possible.
The Lady Primrose? My, but I never... So beautiful a woman grown. Pinch me, my dear, I must be dreaming. Thought the same myself. Now, let's say we share a cup of tea. Tea with Oreos. Sorry, I was watching Tofu stream earlier, and that's something that was briefly mentioned. And so, from that dark day onward, balance of power here in Noble Court shifted dramatically. Under Lord Geoffrey's stewardship, House Azelhart was the most prominent of all the great families. Working closely with the City Watch, he took it upon himself to uphold the peace and keep the people happy. Crime of any sort was nigh unheard of. Oh, what happy days those were. Though, those with a wont to do ill need... What? Those with a wont to do ill deeds might have found it a bit stifling. But it matters little. Times of peace and security are all but a dream now.
Just take my money.
No, I usually don't look at chat like while the cutscenes are happening, which, by the way, I'm really sorry for everything I've been missing so far. I'll go through it all once. Once the cutscene's done. Just take my money now, I must go. Because you don't want those Octopath spoilers, Carbia. Thanks for stopping by, Carbia, and thanks for the 5 bits. I appreciate it. And okay then, if you say so, I will just take your money then. Deal. Oh man, thanks for stopping by. In the chaos and disorder that followed the fall of House Azelhart, a group of men seized power. They were known as the Spanish Inquisition. They call themselves the Spanish Inquisition. Wait. Wait.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
There! Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. They call themselves this. Wait, hold on. I gotta do it perfectly timed. Oh, the page needs to reload. Never mind. They call themselves the Obsidians. They began their operation peddling illicit tinctures back when your father still lived. You see, they would barge into people's homes and yell out, "Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition," is what they would do.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Working in the shadows, just out of sight of Geoffrey's watchful eye, their elements were surprise, fear, and a fanatical devotion to the Pope.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
They made one shady deal after the next, filling their coffers and making powerful friends. Swayed by the influence of their coin, countless once lawful men cast their lot with these villains, and the ones that didn't, well, they had their homes barged into,
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
and the Spanish Inquisition appeared. Captain Albus commanded the City Watch in those days. Maybe you remember him? He was Lord Geoffrey's right hand, and the most just and honorable man I've been privileged to know. Unfortunately, his code of honor put him at odds with the Obsidians, with the Spanish Inquisition, and they took action. They brought the comfy chair. If anyone here actually knows the Spanish Inquisition clips from Monty Python. Murdered, like my father.
And then,
Absent his leadership, the city watch collapsed, and the Spanish Inquisition seized power with the greatest of ease. I spent years trying to follow the trail of corruption, find who it led to, where the blood money flowed. In the end, I found that I was up against an opponent too evil. I have faced innumerable threats to my own life. Two of my cohorts from the Watch, who worked tirelessly to help me try to track down the truth, were brought to the room and shown the comfy chair, and they had their pillows fluffed, and they were shown the rack. They were murdered in cold blood. Anyone who hasn't seen the Spanish Inquisition clips from Monty Python, check them out, then you'll understand my references. Honor and justice are long dead here, never to return. I'm an old man now, and I grow weary of this battle. Yippee! And he runs off. I am but a minor landowner, with no influence of which to speak. All I can do is bring flowers to Jeffrey's grave.
Lady Primrose?
There's nothing more I can do for him, or for you. I beg of you, Lady Primrose, leave this place. Trust me, my lady, were your father here, he would say the same. Imagine if just like in the middle of this cutscene, dudes barged into the house like, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Look, this is the house right now. This is the house. They're having their talk, and the Spanish Inquisition barges in.
Nobody expects the Spanish
This is it. That's what happened. I beg to differ, Master Forsyth. Were my father here, this is what he would say. Ermamge.
Faith shall be your shield.
Mayhap, you are right. Mayhap, I have only twisted my memories of Jeffrey to ease my regret at my own cowardice. Forgive me, my lady. I do you a dishonor.
Now then.
I know where the Spanish Inquisition make their headquarters in town. I will take you there.
Lady Primrose.
I will wait for you here, my lady. Pray tell me whenever you are ready to depart. Also, I do have the bots open on my laptop, but I'm streaming off my desktop. So maybe I need to open them on my desktop for the commands to work. But the Spanish Inquisition should be a Nightbot one, so I don't know why that's not working. Anyway, I missed quite a bit here. Yeah, doing good. That's good to hear, Josh and Al. And how's it going today, Super Hyper? How go things? So, didn't go to an amusement park or anything this time. Went to beaches and a strip and a couple... What? And a strip. What is that supposed to... Please don't say that means what I think it means. And a couple other things. We looked for beach glass again. Oh yeah, when you told me about that before, where it was like all the different colors, the different rarities. I think you said like orange or something was the rarest. I might be making that up. All in all, this was less vacation, more of a getaway. Nice. And yeah, quote had shippity ships. That's not what I said. The thing that is a real thing that exists is a shipping ships. So it's a shipping ship, which means that it's a ship that ships other ships. And what it is currently doing is it is shipping ships. So it's a shipping ships. That is a real thing that exists. You can find images of them. They're pretty cool. They're like these big platforms of ships that are just carrying shipping ships on them. Shipping ships. Tongue twister of sorts. But yeah, and then there was Carvia's there. And yeah, the Octopath spoiler, Carvia is not a character in the game. Yeah, they call themselves the Spanish Inquisition, proven fact. We have it on video right here. And yeah, wow, 741. Jeez, and 662. Yeah, look at these big hosts. What's this one gonna be for? Oh, the page doesn't lag. I'm like doing this on my laptop. Clicking test hosting for it to work on the stream for my desktop. Apparently the page is broken now. I can't even click test hosting anymore. It doesn't let me. It doesn't let me do this anymore. I can't even reload the page. Why is my laptop lagging so much? Usually my laptop only lags like this when I stream on it. I'm streaming on my desktop. What the heck is going on here? What is this nonsense? Firefox is like basically completely crashed now. What the? Okay, now I wasn't even on the page anymore. I'd already closed the page and it did that now. K game, whatever. But yeah, doing good. What about me? I'm doing pretty well, Super Hyper. Thanks for asking. Things are going quite well indeed. Time for some breaking and entering. Indeed. Think you can pull it off? There you go. It does not matter what I can or not, or if I can or not. Fact is, I must. Thought about giving it more than once. I've wondered what sort of life I could live if I chose a different path. Each time I do, I can't imagine what the future would look like. This is all I know. You say so. If you're trying to talk me out of avenging my father, that's not it. He doesn't know how easy it is to screw things up if you don't stay calm. Don't go losing your head in there, okay? Stay calm. I'll remember that. Thank you, Therion. Yeah, a strip is a long strip of road, full on neck-to-neck buildings that are restaurants, arcade, mini golf, and etc. Not a strip club, calm down. Hey, I've never heard the term before. That's new to me. Oh, I can't rob him. Oh. Wait. Oh, whoa, wait. Wait, let's actually save time. And let's just... Oh, because apothecary skills. Screw it, we're using a plum. Bam. Oh, maybe that was actually decently important. Do you remember our boy, Jan, my lady? Perhaps you don't recall, but the two of you were playmates as children. So many nights you came sneaking back home after dark. I would scold the two of you together. Felt as if I'd gained a daughter. Of course, Jan's a man grown now. He works with his father, looking after the town and tending to our estate. I have heard him murmur more than once over the years. I wonder where Lady Primrose might be now. And now fate has brought you back to us at last. Splendid thing, is it not? You know, if anyone watches this VOD afterwards and wants to see exactly what she said and thought that I skipped over it completely the first time without going back and then pauses the video to see all those little freeze frames as I'm going past, then get wrecked. This is the den of the Spanish Inquisition.
Lovely.
Have my gratitude, Master Forsyth. Cannot guarantee your safety should you choose to go forward, my lady.
I owe you a debt.
Nor would I ask you to.
Lady Primrose?
You mean to avenge Jeffrey's death, do you not?
I'll do what I must.
I do.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Thanks for the host, Subway Footlong. How's it going today? That's been my sole reason for living all these years. Very well. In that case, Lady Primrose. Pray, allow this old man to accompany you. There was a time when I, too, vowed I would see justice served. Please let this guy be the sacrifice instead of... I forgot his name. I'll be honest. The other guy. For so long, I had abandoned hope and lost my way. But reuniting with you has lit the path before me anew, as if the light of the flame shined upon us. Yippee! Green Mario runs off. I realize now that, for all I have learned over the years, I still know nothing of true bravery.
So then...
Master Forsyth,
I beg of you.
your faith will be your shield, Lady Primrose. Let me be the sword at your side. Ah, thanks, Aunt. It's Simeon. Sir. The Lady Azelhawk comes calling. I can't speak today, sorry. Does she now? How thoughtful of her to save me the trouble of hunting her down myself. It's all playing out just as the boss said. Which reminds me. Wasn't he supposed to be joining us?
Yeah.
On that matter, sir, I'm afraid there's been a slight change of plans. He left a message. It appears there are some preparations he would see to first. I find that funny for some reason. It's just so amusing when people go places and prepare things. Oh, it just cracks me up. Our boss, he always had a flair for the dramatic. Sir? Oh, are you gonna go somewhere and prepare something? Because that just cracks me up. No doubt he's preparing a welcome party of his own. My Lady Azelheart. It's a pity you'll not live to see it. Or the right wing will snuff the life out of you right here. That little bit of the carpet there, I first saw that and it reminded me of a bear trap from DBD. But yeah. So yeah, 16-year-old boy goes, no, I knew for, like, I was pretty much certain that that's not what it meant, but that's the only thing I could think of at first. I was like, that's not what it means, but what does it mean? But yeah, oh yeah, there's that video that you wanted to show him. And yeah. Yeah, you've been banned for speaking with adding me. Don't at me, bro. Don't at me. Yeah, evasive maneuvers. Evasive maneuvers! Zigzag! Okay, we're not doing exploring, we're just going to the end. Oh. But we will get this chest, since it's like right there anyway. What we will do. So you fought Nevermore in Smash 4 and lost every match? I've never actually played Nevermore myself. Like, I host them, like, when he's streaming quite often, but I've never actually done any games against him. He's like never streaming at times where it's like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and not stream myself, but look at someone else's stream. And I've only seen like bits of his stream from after I hosted him. Apart for Smash Bros, that is. Sometimes I look at his Mario 64 kind of speedrun stuff that he does. Yeah. It didn't even take a stock off until you played Cloud. Jeez. Sounds like me playing against Carvia. In quality video, gonna finish watching it later.
No choice.
What the heck is this and why do you keep it in your house?
I am ready.
I'm sure you are.
The peacock strut.
Peacock strut. I think they're gonna be weak against lightning. Nope. Wind probably.
My turn now.
So to have funny show Harmonia. Not to the moment, but at some point I suppose. Yeah, you're vulnerable to light. Oh yeah, also on Therion, Ophelia, and Cyrus, I put on the cleric skill Saving Grace that lets them all be healed more than their maximum HP. So how it works is if you do a heal that would go over your maximum HP, it'll heal you to that amount, but then you can't heal further than that until you drop under your maximum HP again, so you can't just like heal rapidly until you reach 9,999 health. Like, you can only do a heal like that goes over your maximum when you're currently at your maximum or lower. And yeah, but that does mean that I can do things like this,
Miracle of healing.
like that. So it's basically gonna heal as much over the cap as you can give it in the one turn. I'm pretty sure. I said it because you thought it would piss him off. And you laughed at it. But you bet they're weak to wind. Oh yeah, man. So much damage too. Ooh.
Let's see.
Today's not going well for you.
I am ready.
Okay, let's break that one that's about to act. Or not. Never mind to that. I lied. Okay, we're gonna analyze the icky slug. Oh, dagger is cool. Oh, no incidental attack. Probably because I don't have that skill on.
Great winds blow true.
Could be way worse.
I will not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth.
May the sacred flame shine forth. Rude.
Interesting dilemma.
Ooh.
Great winds blow true.
The trade winds blow true. I love how the merchant gets the wind skills and it's like trade winds stuff. That's so clever. I love being able to double hit in one turn without even using boost. And for a lot of damage too. We're doing it. No. No. Oh yeah. Oh no. At least the ground exploding is like almost no damage though. Oh yeah, Cyrus is still pretty important as ever. You got it. He's still pretty strong indeed.
I am not made
Like
for such
4K.
things.
Especially when I get the crazy setup. You get the crazy setup and he's just unstoppable. Just gonna remind you that Bravely Second has an entire character and class that's based on a pun. Is that something that you had mentioned before and then I forgot? Because if you have, I may have forgotten it. Oh yeah, and I don't even have a base of maneuvers on right now. Because I thought that it was gonna be like the boss right there. Okay, yeah, a base of maneuvers on. This way, please. Oh, alright, I put on my base of maneuvers.
This is the beginning of your end.
You surprise your foe. Cool. Kill.
Now, what next?
What next? Now we do hard reads with ice.
Tempest of ice shall reign.
Never mind. A great inferno to scorch the. Oh, they're dead. Well, okay. Yeah. Okay, hard reads. Never mind.
My turn.
Okay, hard reads. Oh.
I'm
Are
ready.
they like not weak to elements? Okay,
Night.
hard reads.
Bring your shade.
Okay, finally one.
Now, what?
No, it's funny. The very first thing I was thinking about doing was lightning, and then I was like, nah, they won't be weak to. Oh,
My turn.
well then. Bravely Second. Oh, Catmancer. There's a plumage who copies abilities using cats, as in cup. Oh, I never put that together before. Wow, I'm dumb. Haven't heard that line before. This is the beginning of your end. There, on. I love all the lines in this game. Wait.
I appreciate it. Really?
We're gonna get another boost. Wow. Off stream, I realized that Therion's dagger weapon had only like 93 or something attack, so I went and stole a better one that has like 330 something attack, and now he does so much damage. It's kinda crazy. Okay, we're just gonna heal like over our max HP real quick with at least 3 of us. So we don't really have to worry about their health.
Night.
And we're gonna do this.
Bring your shade.
Use that same copycat idea for your own blue mage. Nice. Yeah, it's certainly an interesting idea indeed. For just like the character class in general. I find that it's pretty good if they are weak to daggers or swords or whatever.
Watch me now. The peacock
know.
strut.
Let's not use Bewildering Grace again, how about? How about we don't do that? Okay, we're gonna analyze you. Oh, wind. Rude.
I will not be defeated. Here I go!
Okay, now we're gonna Bork Cyrus.
Bring down the flames!
Because he's gonna hit twice. So now he hits twice with the boost to attack from Primrose with Peacock Strut. And everything dies. Oh yeah, what does this do again? Unleash a non-elemental attack on a single foe and receive money equivalent to damage dealt. Interesting. He doesn't even need to attack twice. Once is enough.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Didn't even have to do it the second time. Yeah. Screw the chest. We have places to be. This chest is pretty close, though, to the path we're taking anyway. All of Life Large is pretty handy. And purple chest? Yeah. Let me just break your game in half, don't mind me. Yeah, my Cyrus in a nutshell. I've kind of made him pretty crazy. Whoops. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of made him pretty crazy indeed. I don't really need that yet. On a build I might do later, I might use it. But I don't need it for now. To show the power of this game. Or, to show the power of this tape. I sawed this game in half.
So you were the one who clipped the left wing.
And you are the right. I have waited too long for this day.
This man is... No. It cannot be.
Ravello's dead.
You really did a number on us, didn't you? The left was responsible for maintaining and expanding our little circle of friends. Well, I provided the coin and the power. We made quite the team, if I do say so myself. Nothing, no one could stand in our way.
And the third crow, he was moral support, is what he contributed.
And now you've gone and fouled it up.
Have I now? All I've done is removed a filthy scavenger from this world. One less crow, and our realm will be better off for it.
You're a bold one, I'll give you that. But it seems I have another guest today. It's been a while, old friend.
So it is you. Lady Primrose. This is the man who disappeared after your father's murder. The man I feared dead. Albus. I thought you were a man of honor.
What?
Honor's all well and good, but it doesn't buy you much.
How could I have been so blind? It was you who sold out Jeffrey to those villains. He trusted you more than anyone. And you stabbed him in the back for a post in the Goddamned League.
That's my second in command. A bit slow on the uptake, but you'd always figure it out in the end. This village was a rotten husk long before Jeffrey Azelhard met his end. Anyone with half their wits knew the Obsidians were pulling all the strings from the shadows. I simply cast my lot with the winning horse. A simple business decision. Lady Azelhard. Your father spoke grandly of peace and order until the day he met his end. He would talk of his vaunted faith and how it would shield the town from any danger. In the end, he couldn't even save himself. And now a field of headstones is all that remains of the once proud House Azelhart. Goes to show you what the faith of a fool is worth.
You traitorous bastard! Lord Jeffrey was 1,000 times the man you are. You'll sully his name no longer.
Master Forsyth, enough.
But Lady Primrose...
Has ended.
Okay. I apparently froze the game briefly there. Sorry. Also sorry about that sound of the doo-doo-doo. I was trying to boot up the Streamlabs chatbot there in the middle of that, but then I forgot it's not like set up for this computer and it's not synced with the same quotes that it is on my laptop, even though it's open on that, so I don't know what to do. I was trying to open that in the middle of the cutscene. Sorry.
This man, if one can even call him a man, should not live a moment longer.
There's a fire in your eyes, girl. Yes. It reminds me of the fire in your father's eyes when he faced his end. I am Albus, proud bearer of the mark of the Crow. Come at me, Primrose Azelhart. I will see that you meet the same fate as your dear father.
Sorry, switching inputs like that sometimes like glitches out the audio if I do it in the middle of a stream. But yeah, pretty quality quote right there. To show you the power of Cyrus tape, I saw this game in half. But yeah, I'm actually restarting Streamlabs chatbot on my laptop right now. It seems to have been having some problems, I guess. I wish I had leg hold trap. 52,000 sounds easy peasy indeed. Ooh! Can't hit this. Can't hit this. By the way, I boosted Therion's evasion so much. Just by the by.
The peacock struck.
Yeah, damn that sprite. Yeah, he's got the crow there on his right arm, this guy. Ah, that's what I'll do. Then I can do an extra boost next turn and then heal. Yeah, we're just gonna analyze him a bit. Please be weak to one of Cyrus's elements. And now we can do this, and then watch this.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all that health.
My turn.
Man, oh man. Yeah, he's got some thick arms indeed. Anyway, I can do this with Therion though.
I appreciate it. Really?
Wow, look how much damage he's doing now compared to before. Anyway, it's restarted now, so the bot should be working. I'll just type into it as a test there. Yeah, it seems to be working now. Weird how it wasn't before. You should be able to add the quote now, I imagine. I would guess. Okay, he's weak to wind. I was kind of hoping it'd be something that Cyrus can double with. Fortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. Huh. Yeah, over 2,000 health indeed. Yeah, there we go. I guess I just had to restart it, I guess.
The lion dance.
The lion dance. Rude. Nice. Ooh. Wow, Cyrus is hitting for a lot of damage there. Nice.
What is the logical course of action?
How'd you delete quotes anyway? How do we remove quotes? I don't know how to do it manually. I just went into the chatbot itself and clicked delete on the quote from the quote list for that one. Is what I did. Anyway, we're gonna use one of these and we're gonna do our crazy thing.
How about this?
Wow. And then Primrose will, yeah, it's gone indeed. Primrose will be acting before Cyrus anyway next turn, so I should be able to oh, I mean Therion will be acting before Cyrus next turn anyway, so I can still break him with Therion and then get my setup anyway. by doing this.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're all happy now, indeed. Anyway, now we do this.
The peacock struck.
So Primrose is gonna boost Cyrus's elemental attack power by quite a bit. Then Ophelia is gonna make sure that Cyrus attacks twice
Frick, bring out the flame.
when he does his thing.
My turn.
And then Therion, because of patience, is gonna act in the same turn and is gonna make it so that spells cast by a single chosen ally that usually target all foes will instead be focused on a single foe at increased intensity.
Lend us your wisdom.
Okay, we just borked Cyrus. Basically is what happened.
Stay strong.
Out of my way.
What can I even do to support him now? But yeah, son of quote, don't remember which number. I'm pretty sure it was 28 like that. Well, if only I could like reduce elemental defense of the foe. Yeah, Therion does so much damage now. Anyway.
My focus is unparalleled.
Sure is. So we're gonna have to do something that usually targets all foes because it's gonna be at increased intensity now. So let's do fire actually.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
My turn now. Have this.
We just did literally the most damage we could have done right there. We literally could not have done more damage in that turn right there. Is what happened.
I'll not be defeated.
An interesting dialogue.
Okay, he still has his guard up, but
Focus is unparalleled.
we're doing it again.
A tempest of ice shall rage. Thus ends your lesson.
Easy peasy. We just did 9,999 damage 4 times in one move. Wow, did we ever bork Cyrus? Wow, that boss did not stand a chance.
And then there was one.
There was no warrior in noble court more fierce than he. You fought wonderfully, Lady Primrose.
Simeon?
Ah, Primrose. Fancy meeting you here.
What brings you to this terrible place?
Ah, but of course. About that, you see... There's something I simply had to tell you.
What the heck?
What? Simeon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard that you were looking around for my friend here. And you know what they say about birds of a feather.
The mark.
No, is he the last one?
Of the crow. But why? Simeon!
Do forgive me, Lady Primrose. There was just one thing I forgot to mention. The head of the Obsidians, the crow atop the roost, and oh yes, the one who killed your dear, dear father? It was me.
No, it can't be.
Bravo. Oh, bravo, Lady Primrose. I knew you had it in you. That was a virtuoso performance, my love. The audience gasps. At long last, she tracks down the villain she's been hunting all these years, only to find out it is her one true love. Look at the tears she weeps, the blood she spills, and pity her. Oh, the tragedy! It moves me to the depths of my soul! Fare thee well, my poor, poor love.
His name there over his text box, it's changed to Simeon the Puppet Master.
Lady Primrose? Lady Primrose!
Simeon? Yes? What do you want? Where are you going? To work. Where else? The hedges want for trimming. Who cares about the gardens? Won't you stay with me? I feel so much at peace when you're with me. Won't you read me one of your poems, pretty please? As you wish, my lady. And worry not your pretty heart. I will always be watching over you. Oh, thank you. Was it all a dream? No, that nightmare was all too real.
What?
Thank the heavens, come back to us at last. Darling, darling, come quickly.
Oh!
My Lady Primrose, why, I feared we had lost you forever. I feared the same, my dear.
Thank the gods.
Oh, but the heavens can be merciful.
So then,
Master Forsyth,
Mm-hmm.
you slept for 3 days and 3 nights.
but
I see. A terrible man. That Simeon fled town before we could do a thing. Whatever does he hope to accomplish by such monstrous deeds? Everything about the man is a mystery.
However,
I was, however, able to convince one of his lackeys to talk. They say he makes for the town of Everhold, in the mountains to the south of here. What business he has there, I cannot say.
I understand.
I know where I must go.
farewell.
Would that I could join you there, but I am not as young as I once was, and I have a family that needs me. Be safe, my dear child. May you find the answers you seek.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master Forsyth. I will, and be certain of that. And so, Primrose left home behind once more, her ultimate goal finally in reach. Only one man, the leader of the Crows, remains to be dealt with. Yet, knowing his identity, each step she takes feels heavier than lead. Final act awaits her in Everhold, in the Highlands, but will her tale come to a happy or tragic end? Wow, that was not what I thought would happen at all. Yeah, that was absolutely a massive curveball. Was not expecting that one bit. Yeah, I thought that it would be really sad, but from the guy sacrificing himself and then it being really sad that he's dying, not him being the leader of the Crows. The heck? The heck, game? Anyway, quite a bit happened here. There's like Haunt freaking out for like 99% of it. And yeah, the Puppet Master, it's intriguing indeed. And Josh it out, what the fuck just happened? First time I think I've ever seen you swear in a chat. I just had to play Primrose's chapter 3 for that, I guess. Or something. But yeah, look at this dagger that I got. There on here. Pretty cool indeed. But yeah, deal with Zelbeg and Final. If you could deal with Zelbeg and Final Fantasy Tactics, you can deal with this, who's Ramsa's the main character's brother. Yeah, good news that she's still alive. Yeah, they probably wouldn't kill off a main character like that in this. But yeah. And that's the Final Fantasy Tactics, where Zelbeg finds out towards the end that there's something is manipulating basically everything. Yeah, because to kill Zelbeg and yeah, I got it. I can read. I'm good at things. Yay. Anyway, before we move on, like, all that's left now is the finale of everyone's stories. Like I've said before, all I know about this game is what I've seen from like myself playing it, pretty much. So like, who knows, it could be a chapter 5, but everyone's stories are like converging right at these final moments. So I would say that chapter 4s are almost certainly the finale for everyone. So this is the finale. This is finishing off everyone's stories, finishing off their character arcs, bringing an end to everything for all the characters. That's how surprised you were when you cursed. And there on chapter 4, let's go. Not quite, actually. So because this is the finale to all the character stories, what I want to do is I want to go with a bang. So we're gonna do something a little bit different first.